Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rcha Kodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect. And today we're going to go into the book of Job, the 25th chapter. Then answered Bildad the Shuhite, which is Job's friend, and said, Dominion and fear are with him, that is the Most High. He maketh peace in his high places, right? So rulership, right? Dominion, fear, reverence, all of those come from the Lord, okay? As it says, he maketh peace in his high places. Let's look at that in another translation as well. In the NLT, it says, God is powerful and dreadful. He enforces peace in the heavens. Is there any number of his armies? So and that's a rhetorical question, right? Like his army, his power is innumerable. And upon whom doth not his light arise, right? So upon whom does not the Lord's light or his eyes or his power reach? Hence, he is omnipotent and also omnipresent. Okay, omnipresent and omniscient. And really all the omnis. But anyway, verse 4. Now, how then can man be justified with God? So it's like when you're dealing with a God this high, this mighty, this divine, okay, like we're talking about the God, the creator, right? So as it says, how then can man be justified with God? Or how can he be clean that is born of a woman? And that saying is to say that, by nature, we're inherently wicked, right? Like Jeremiah was at 17 and is it 17:9? The heart is desperately wicked and deceitful above all things. I believe it might be Jeremiah 17. But that's because, as it says, how is he clean that is born of a woman? Okay. Behold, even to the moon, and it shineth not. Yea, the stars are not pure in his sight. So it's like you're dealing with a God who, to us, we look up at the moon in the nighttime and it looks like it's bright, it's shining, right? But to the Lord, he shines so bright that compared to the moon doesn't shine at all. Yeah, as it says, even the stars are not pure in his sight. How much less man that is a worm, right? We're like in comparison to a worm before the Lord. How much less us to be justified before God? And the Son of Man, which is a worm. And that's his response to Job, right? Saying as you're trying to justify yourself before God, bruh, like let me remind you of the kind of God we're dealing with here. And very short, but nonetheless, that brings us to the end of the book of Job, the 25th chapter. Lord willing, that was edifying to the elect. In closing, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rcha Kodash. And until next time, Shalom.